ASMballeR here, and today, I am back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of soft-spoken ASMR, and also we're going to be talking about a very interesting, possibility with the Houston Rockets. Now, I have done one of these videos before with the 76ers trading away Ben Simmons and the Bucks trading away Giannis, but in this video, we're going to be talking about the possibility of the trade of Russell Westbrook. Now, obviously, this is very, very, very far-fetched, at least in my opinion, realistically, although there have been rumors, at least in some of the sort of social media aspect of things, and also with the departuring of Mike D'Antoni and Daryl Morey, that there might be some interest in shaking up the Rockets organization, which might include a big-time trade. Now, I doubt James Harden is the one who would get traded. I've said this before, he's definitely the most talented Houston Rockets player since Hakeem Olajuwon, so I'm assuming if someone were to go, it would be Russell Westbrook. Now, in this video, I usually try to make this first part of the video as, realistically, and I say that very softly as I can, but I try to make this part very realistic, and then the rest of the video, it's kind of fantasy, so hopefully you guys don't care about that much, but I hope you guys are doing good. Make sure to like the video, leave down in the comments maybe a different player I should try and do, maybe like a Damian Lillard trade, or I don't know, a Paul George trade from the Clippers. I think these are actually really fun to do, but as you can see, I'm looking through the trade offers right now for Russell Westbrook, but I'm not seeing anyone who would match up very well with James Harden. And in my opinion, I feel like James Harden trying it again with a big man would be perfect, at least for him and his career. I feel like Houston going back to, a normal sort of basketball style with a different coach, I think would really help out James Harden. And I think I'd really like to see that. And I've actually seen in some of the Bleacher Report sort of trade possibility things, a trade for Joel Embiid. Is this realistic? I mean, yes, they're both very, very, very talented players. Russell Westbrook is a former MVP player, and it looks like it's the trade we are going to do. Let me show you guys what I traded for him. Russell Westbrook, Daniel House, some first-round picks, second-round picks for Joel Embiid and Josh Richardson. Definitely not bad at all. So now we have the new Houston Rockets dynamic duo of Joel Embiid and James Harden. Now, like I said, I would really like to try and make Houston a quote-unquote normalized team. So with that being said, I'm going to be setting the player positions to their normal positions. So PJ Tucker's not a center anymore, and Rocco is now probably going to be a starting small forward. I really like the defensive aspect he brings to, guarding, the Kawhi Leonard's, Luka Doncic, LeBron James types of players. So it looks like those are pretty good. We obviously need a new starting point guard. So obviously with James Harden being the ball dominant player here, I think I'm just going to be looking for maybe like maybe just a good shooting point guard. Can move off the ball pretty well. I think that'd be perfect for that aspect. Definitely going to make a couple trades here. I think I'm going to keep Eric Gordon, just because the fact that he's obviously been with the team for a long time and pretty decent coming off the bench behind James Harden. I don't really like the idea of him starting at small forward, especially in real life situations. But right there, we just saw a trade for what's his name? He'll pop up again. Where is he? Jalen Brunson. Pretty decent 3-point shooting guy. Per 36 is really good. Pretty decent facilitator. I actually like this trade a lot. Like I said, I don't need like a very big time flashy point guard, because again, that's going to just be James Harden. Now just rounding out the depth of the team, we don't really need to even really do a lot of He was down in the G League. That's actually kind of funny. But yeah, now let's go ahead and well, I usually always pick up Boogie Cousins to come off the bench for center, but I said in my last video that makes it a little bit too OP because Boogie Cousins always plays really well. But I think I am going to be picking up, yes, Isaiah Thomas. Now, in real life, this would be terrible. I saw a recent highlight reel of Isaiah Thomas, and I really miss him being a really great player. I feel really bad for him for all the injuries he went through and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna try to revitalize his career and keep him off the bench. Maybe he'll help us out with some scoring output, some facilitating. But obviously, perimeter defense isn't really his forte. But I don't know. Like I said, I just saw a highlight reel of his not too long ago, and I don't know. Maybe kind of miss him. So I decided to get him on my team. The team surrounding out would be pretty good. Like I said, we're still looking for a backup center, and we get a trade for Nerlens Noel. Not bad at all, in my opinion. Another pretty decent rim running center. Be good for a fast-paced Houston Rockets team for sure. Put him there as our 10th man. Switch out the minutes, and boom. I think this is going to be the squad. So we have Jalen Brunson, James Harden, Rocco, PJ Tucker, and Joel. The process indeed. Not too shabby. And then 6th man we have Josh Richardson, then Eric Gordon, Isaiah Thomas, and Nerlens Noel. I think this is definitely more of one of my realistic rebuilds, so I guess we could go down and say this is probably a realistic rebuild than a fantasy one like the other ones I've done with like the Sixers and Giannis and the Bucks, or Giannis and the Nets. I also forgot I had to fire Mike D'Antoni real quick. Definitely need to do that real quick. I just got a sort of regular coach. I don't even remember. I don't think they have a head coach yet, right? I think it was either Jeff Van Gundy or some other person. I don't really think they announced who their coach was yet, but like I said, I really want a normalized team, so I just put a balanced sort of system on the board there. Just making everything normal. I really want a nice, fluid offense with, James Harden obviously facilitating the ball a lot, Joel Embiid getting his spots a lot, but also having really good shooters to pass out to, like Rocco, Harden, Brunson, PJ Tucker. Pretty nice job of spreading the floor, not having James Harden just carry the load, putting Joel Embiid, where he should be down in the block, and being able to facilitate out to 3-point shooters. I think is a really good idea. Yeah, I think this is a pretty decent squad. If anything, I might have to trade the point guard Jalen Brunson to maybe upgrade him a little bit. But other than that, I think we'll be fine. I am doing this obviously on the 50 simulator difficulty. But yeah, I think we should just start the season, I guess. Simulating to, I guess the All-Star break is usually where I end up going to, which is also just around the trade deadline to see if we need to make any adjustments. But we have a pretty big test up front with the, oh man, CJ McCollum. I could make CJ my point guard. Have CJ at point, James Harden at shooting guard, and then I can just put Josh Richardson at my starting small forward spots. Oh man. I think I'll keep Rocco just to see how it goes. If anything, I'll trade him later if we start doing bad. But I think the defensive aspect of Rocco will help out a lot because right now we're a pretty offensively heavy team. Like I said, I really want to be able to guard, Kawhi, Paul George, LeBron, Luka type of players. So hopefully that will come back and bite us in the butt right there. Ooh, another trade for Rocco. Everyone wants him. We lose to the Wizards though, but we beat the Bucks and the Mavericks and the Nets with KD. I'm starting to like the team a little bit. I was just about to say something, but I forgot what I was going to say. Totally forget. Sorry about that. That always happens to me when I'm filming videos. I always think about a lot of stuff to talk about, and then I'll just get jumbled together there. But I also will be checking out the sort of progress of the Sixers after this trade as well. So see how the duo of Ben Simmons and Russell Westbrook would do. I don't really know how well that would really work out. I've seen a swap between Ben Simmons and Russell Westbrook, but we just did a trade video with Ben Simmons being traded, so I thought it'd be a good idea to switch it up and maybe do Joel Embiid instead. Ooh, a Tyler Hero trade. Wow, if I was doing like a long-term rebuild, I think I would do that, but I usually try to make these rebuilds kind of fast, because I know you guys really like these videos, and I know a lot of you aren't going to sit through like an hour-long video of me doing like a 5-season rebuild, but I have had an idea of, TJ Warren. That'd be a good one too, but I don't want to give up Nerlens Noel. Kind of need a backup center. Thinking about doing another Our League video. I know you guys really enjoyed it. Well, the ones who saw it really enjoyed it last year in last year's 2K of our Seattle Supersonics team with Bam and Jaylen Brown and Denny. That squad was a lot of fun, so I'm thinking about doing another one of those. Maybe doing a team somewhere else, maybe Vancouver, BC, maybe a Hawaii team, Louisville, Kentucky team, some other different city that I feel like needs an NBA team. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. I don't think I'm going to do another Seattle team because we obviously have already done that before. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you think that's a good idea, and maybe if I should do, a build around one star team where I get a superstar to build around, like Luka or Trey or Jokic or some other sort of not superstar like LeBron or Kawhi, but a very good young player to build around, and then build players around him. Or if I just start from scratch like I did last season, I think it'd be a lot of fun to do that again. It's very interesting to see how we're blowing a lot of teams out by almost 40 or 30 points, but then we lose to like Sacramento or something. But here's another also pretty interesting trade with Rocco and Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris obviously has the offensive output, but like I said, I would really like to have Rocco as our good perimeter defender on the team. I don't think really Tobias Harris can really do that for us, so sure, offense would be great, but I feel like James and Joel kicking out to two really good three-point shooters is probably the best possibility for us. And then having really good offense off the bench like Eric Gordon, Josh Richardson, I feel like, and Isaiah Thomas would be more beneficial to us, at least in my opinion. We're at the contract extension deadline now, which isn't too bad. I wonder if that's going to be the official spot where the trade deadline and the contract extension deadline is going to be in real life. I doubt it because it's probably always changing, but that would be interesting to have the contract extension going all the way through to March. That's kind of crazy. Then we won't have the trade deadline till March as well. It looks like that's a very long time. We do lose to the LA Lakers, which is pretty disappointing in my opinion, obviously, them being the biggest threat to us, the defending NBA champions. Definitely not a good thing. Trade with Steven Adams, but Steven Adams coming off our bench doesn't seem all that great because that's definitely a big contract. That's for sure. Oh, we beat the Lakers though right there, 21-108, I think. Yeah, 121-108. Not bad at all. I'll let you go ahead and check out the league standings now since we're at the All-Star break. And we are first in the league. And wow, I thought we would be head and shoulders above everyone else. But we are barely in first place there with the Clippers. Then we have Dallas, New Orleans in fourth, Nuggets, Utah, and the Lakers struggling a little bit. Definitely not looking all that great. We also have Utah, Portland struggling like they always do. Where's Dame? Why is Dame down there? That's weird. Kings, Spurs. Ooh, the Warriors not doing hot either. With Steph and Clay. It looks like they traded Draymond there for a second. That's definitely not good at all. We have Detroit all the way down there. The defending Eastern Conference champs, Miami, out of the playoff hunt right now. Cleveland. Cleveland always seems to make the playoffs for me. Let me know if that also happens to you guys. Oh, they trade. Okay, so Draymond got traded for Larry Nance Jr. Guys, we're not even the best team in the league. Milwaukee has a better record than us. That's crazy. Okay, well, let's take a look at our player stats here. We have, wow, Joel Embiid, James Harden doing work. Joel Embiid, 15 rebounds. James Harden, 7 assists. That's crazy. James Harden also averaging almost 2 steals. That's crazy. What else do we have here? Eric Gordon doing well. Brunson doing well. Richardson doing well. If you look at all their shooting percentages, are really good. And that's all I really care about is how well they're shooting, not how much they're scoring. I just really hope Rocco can pick it up a little bit. I turned down a trade for CJ McCollum and Tobias Harris. A lot of really good players for Rocco. So let's just hope that I did not mess up there. I feel like we definitely have enough offensive power. Like, we're scoring above 110 points a game in a lot of our games. So I don't think adding more offense is what we really need. I think just obviously defense would be, at least in my opinion, what we're really looking for. See, again, we can beat the Lakers, we can beat the Warriors, we can beat the Jazz, but we lose to the Hornets. I guess that does happen in the league a lot. We do beat the Lakers again. That's awesome. So we're beating a lot of good teams. We beat the Clippers as well by 13 points. It's definitely not bad at all. A lot of really good teams. But yeah, like I said before, let me know down in the comments what other, I guess team rebuilds I should do or player rebuilds I should do. Right now I'm focusing on player rebuilds because it's just sort of a different aspect to, team rebuilds. Because I've obviously done those since like 2K16, 2K17. I've been doing these rebuilds, so I think it just adds a little bit something different. Just focusing on a player or, a team and seeing how things go. But yeah, like I said before, I don't think this is obviously very realistic. Trading away Russell Westbrook after just trading for him. We have here CJ McConnell making 6th Man of the Year, and then Giannis wins MVP and D-Boy 2 years in a row. That's pretty crazy. 3-time MVP for Giannis. I mean, I guess that could definitely happen next year. It's a big possibility. Oh wow, Russell Westbrook wins All-NBA first team. Whoa. 30 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, almost back to his triple-double days. That's tough. That's nice. That's really cool. His shooting percentages are way up too as well. That's definitely tough. And then we have our big boy Joel Embiid making All-NBA first team as well. So it looks like the trade worked out for both teams, at least in my opinion. We have James Harden making All-NBA second team. Obviously with Luka and Russell having really good years, I can see that actually happening since James Harden probably has to take a little bit of a step back on the, offensive end. Letting Joel Embiid do work down in the paint makes a lot of sense. We also have Ben Simmons here making All-NBA defense for first team, and he is struggling a lot. It looks like letting Russell Westbrook being the ball-dominant guard, him being probably more the power forward position. But it's not bad. They still have the forward seed, which is obviously an upgrade to where they were last year, so not that big of a thing right there. But looks like we're going against OKC. Milwaukee's going against Miami again. And we have down there in the second half of the bracket the Lakers and the Clippers. Looks like they might be facing off against each other in the playoffs next round. Simulating our playoff games here, and we are tied right now with the 8 seed. Definitely not what you want to see with 1 and 8 seed. Although OKC is great, they probably still have Shea and Chris Paul and all their guys, but I think we just need to tighten up the rotation a little bit, letting James Harden and Joel Embiid getting a little bit more playing time. I think would help out a lot. And also going with our defensive settings, making sure guys are playing tight defense, letting James Harden be, the ball dominant player. I feel like is obviously the go-to, and just like that, boom, win the rest of the games. We're now going up against the team I definitely did not want to see in the Denver Nuggets. I am terrified of Denver. Denver in real life, Denver in 2K. They're a very dangerous team. But we also get the Battle of LA that we're all looking forward to. And Russell Westbrook actually makes it past the second round, going up against the #1 seeded Milwaukee Bucks. But similarly, our games, we were down 2-1. And definitely do not want to go down 3-1. That's obviously the worst position you can be in. Now, obviously, this is going to be very tough. Denver is, again, an up-and-coming team. They're one of the top teams in the West. And I've said this before, they're about one piece away from being a big-time title contender like a Blake Griffin, or maybe if they can snag like a Bradley Beal, that'd be crazy. But at least in my opinion, they're still like a piece away from being there over the hump. But definitely in 2K they can win a championship because 2K is wild like that. But let's just try and open C. Okay, 2-2, 2-3, 3-3. Oh my God, we are out in a game 7 against the Denver Nuggets. Oh man, we need. Oh no. Oh no. We're down by 30. We're down by 30, guys. I think this is a GG. Well, guys, this is actually, I can't really actually think of the last time I think I failed doing a rebuild, but it looks like 2K is just out to get Houston. Eric Gordon, Robert Covington did not perform well. It's funny because I kept Rocco because I thought he would be better on defense, but it looked like we did actually need more offense. I probably should have made that CJ McCollum trade or that Tobias Harris trade. That's so annoying, but Denver's a good young team. They're obviously going to be conference, finals competitors for the next years to come, but they actually get swept by the Clippers. Philly also didn't make it past the second round, so the Clippers won the championship, and the Sixers and the Rockets are still back where they used to be. Second round playoff exits. Dang. Now obviously if I had another season, there's no doubt in my mind we would win a championship. And now that I know we actually do need a little bit more offense, I thought we'd be doing fine, but I guess this team just wasn't enough to put them over the hump. But let me know down in the comments what other teams or players I should do. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you again in my next video.